In my experience, kit car manufacturers tend to come and go with alarming rapidity, but Quantum here have been in business for 13 years now, so they must be doing something right. They're approaching the 1,000th car they built since they started. This is their latest product, the H4, launched at the Kit Car Show last year to a rapturous reception. They've already sold 80 of them. Now, Quantum is run by the three Wooldbridge brothers, and Mark here is responsible for business and finance. Mark, what's the H4 all about?
It's a car we've designed ourselves. It's a fun car, great to drive, nice to look at, in fact very nice to look at. But underneath the skin, it's all standard Ford mechanics.
So the idea is what? You buy yourself an old Fiesta?
Yeah, this one's based around the Mark III Fiesta, which is 1990 to 95. So you could be buying something that's only got, say, 20,000 miles on the clock, 3-4 years old.
And you'd use a lot of the components from it?
Almost everything, yeah.
And then what? Buy a body shell from you and bolt it all together?
As simple as that, yes.
How long would it take somebody to build one?
It really does vary a lot. We quote around 200 hours.
But, I mean, someone like me, if I'm not confident in my skills to build one, can I buy one ready-made?
Yes, I mean, we do like to do that as well. We probably do 3 or 4 a month of built cars. I mean, the big advantage of that is the customer can come in and get involved a lot if he wants to, or not at all if he doesn't want to.
The cost of that?
It does vary, about 12 to 15,000 we quote. Some people can go more. We've got one that's getting towards 20 that's on order at the moment, but that's something a bit special. And
the build quality, I know you're very keen on. I mean, the shuts and the finishes look very good on this car. Did that take you a lot of time to achieve?
Yes, it does. In designing the car, I mean, the design of this, it's done by my brother Harvey. It's 2.5 years, 50 hours a week doing nothing but designing. And really half of that probably is just making sure all the detail is right. In a way, we have to be very good. The word kit car sometimes has the wrong kind of connotations, and we almost have to be better than some of the production cars to be seen as good. It has to be right, and as you can see yourself, it is.
Now, you've got a Ford engine and gearbox and front suspension there, and a Ford rear suspension here. What's holding the two ends together? Just fiberglass?
No, this one, some of our other models do have just fiberglass, they're monocoques. This one's a chassis car, which we've designed in-house. We have it made outside. It's a very substantial chassis. This isn't sort of a racing car for the roads, if you like. It is very substantial, it's safe, it's going to be long-lasting, it's very solid on the road. Those are the kind of features we've gone for.
Sort of would be the same sort of safety criteria as a production car?
We say that ours is as safe as something like your big cars, your Volvos, your Saabs, your Audis.
Quantum's first model was the Saloon. They've built over 300 and they're still building 1 or 2 a month. The Saloon was followed by the 2+2. Again, 500 sold so far and still going strong. And the latest model, the H4. So why aren't convertibles as popular as they might be in the UK? Well, of course, one answer is our weather. The other is that the traditional canvas and stick hoods are either difficult to erect or a perfect target for a vandal. Quantum's answer with the H4 is this. Remove the centre panel. And the rear here is on gas struts and pops out the way. Now, I have to confess to being a bit nervous about driving some kit cars. You're never quite sure if the guy who screwed the brakes on was having a row that day. No worries with this car, though. It's built by the factory. It certainly feels very rigid and secure, as it should, with a big steel chassis bolted and bonded into the body structure. And the Fiesta parentage is very evident in the trim, the steering wheel, steering column, instrument panel, even these side panels and the gear change and handbrake. The pedals, everything is Fiesta. And with the rear section up, both side windows up, but the roof off, it's amazingly draft-free in here. With the standard Fiesta XR2i engine under the bonnet, you wouldn't expect the performance to be breathtaking, but it's a light sports car, so it really keeps well up with the flow of the traffic. And if you want to be a hooligan, well, it's satisfying from that point of view too. Road holding, well, spring settings are always difficult when you take a production car's suspension and you bolt it into something different, and for my taste, well, it's a bit softly sprung. The tyres tend to squeal a little bit too easily, and if it was my car, I'd probably have stiffer dampers fitted. But nevertheless, still feels very safe and secure on the road. Major manufacturers spend millions of pounds on development and then engineering and build quality, so it's asking a lot of a small company like Quantum to match them. Nevertheless, by using as many Ford parts as they possibly can, they've achieved remarkably good levels of trim and build quality. Okay, so a second-hand Mazda MX-5 is pretty severe competition, but if you want to stand out from the crowd, build yourself a Quantum.